Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to talk about automatic page refresh in Power BI. In Power BI, I mean by in Power BI desktop and in Power BI service. So first of all, what is automatic page refresh and how does that differ from scheduled refresh? So the automatic page refresh result will be like as you can see in this screen capture. This is Power BI desktop screen capture, and without manually refreshing a page or anything, it updates with the live data, same as the live streaming. So that is a result of automatic page refresh, where one of my previous video I showed how to set up a scheduled refresh. So in scheduled refresh, when you publish the report to the Power BI service, and then you schedule the refresh according to your choice. After each interval, it will refresh your report. So that is the difference between two. The main feature of this one is it refreshes without any intervention and it runs your visuals or report same as the live streaming. So there are mainly two types of refresh: fixed interval refresh and change detection refresh. So the first one, it updates your visuals or report after fixed interval, and the second one, it updates the report when the actual update database has. So without a delay, let's get started here. But before that, if you are first time on my channel and if you haven't subscribed my channel yet, then go ahead and subscribe it. I upload the new Power BI videos regularly. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to open up Power BI and let's get some data from the SQL Server. But before that, on this format pane, as you can see here, we have our last option here is filter card. But when you get the data from the direct query, you will have a option here, page refresh. If you get the data from the file or on an import mode, you won't have that option. So let me get the data from the SQL Server on the direct query and we will have that option here. So SQL Server, and I need to give my server name, and I'm going to click on direct query and OK. I'm going to select two tables here: factory seller sales and sales territory. So the connection to the database made now, and I can see both tables here, and you can see here the page refresh option as well on the format pane. So let's get some visual now. So I'm going to get a card and I'm going to use a sales order here, sales order number. And we need to, let me open up visual pane, and we need to put it on this one, distinct count, so we can count our order numbers. And the second visual, I'm going to use a sales for sales territory. So that, and sales amount, and sales territory by region. So we have two visuals on our report, and now let's open up this page refresh options. And we have first option is change detection or the auto page refresh first. Let's see that. And you can choose the interval by days, hours, minutes or seconds, and you can choose here as low as 1 second. So I'm going to put it on 1 minute, and if you click on this show detail, it shows as well the detail is actual rate is 2.8 seconds and the last refresh timestamp there. So that is the details related to this page refresh. And now you can actually see the performance of your query, like performance analyzer, and you can refresh your visual here. So let's click on this performance visual, and I'm going to select just this and start recording and refresh the visual. So it gave us a 2 times data because our refresh is on. If I clear this and refresh again, it gives us a refresh in every minute. So you can see the 2 entries here. It will give a third entry as well in a minute, because we have a refresh time is 1 minute. So as you can see here, it already refreshed 3 times our data. It shows the refresh card and so both visuals. So that is about this refresh. However, this refresh, as you can see here, I don't have any change in my database on anything, and it refreshes after a fixed interval, which we gave a 1 minute. So because it uses Power BI resources without any change, and that's why the second refresh type, this change detection, it's better than the other one, because it's going to make a change when you have an update in your database. So for that, let's click on this add change detection. And by the way, this add change detection is available on the modeling page as well. So this, and they both are same, you can use anything. So when I click on this, it creating a new measure according our choice, and then that measure will execute for that refresh. So let's see how to set it up, this one. So for new measure, I'm going to choose a calculation which is distinct count, because we wanted to count our sales order numbers. So I'm going to select from this our table sales order number and the distinct count of sales order number. So whenever you have a new entry into the sales order number, that time it will update our report. So to check that the sales order number, there is new number or not, we can give any time. For example, if I know that my average sales order number comes up every 5 minutes, then I can choose 5 minutes here and apply. So what will happen here? So let's apply first. Let me close this. So now this setup for every 5 minutes. So what will happen that the Power BI checks on the sales order column in a database that is there any new number, and if there is, then it will get that change or update these visuals here. If not, then it's just going to check it. It's not going to update anything here. So this refresh type is better than the other one. So that is about the 2 types of the refresh. And if you noticed here, it created this measure which you can see here. So it created based on our detection type and the sales order distinct count. So it created this measure, and this measure is now going to execute after every 5 minutes. And if there is update, then it will going to update these visuals. Now that is about the Power BI desktop work. Now we need to save it and we can publish it. So I'm going to click on this publish. It will ask me to save, and I'll save it. Okay, so save, and now I'm going to select my workspace and select so it can publish. Our report is published. Now your file was published but disconnected. Why it's saying? Because we have a data gateway, and data gateway doesn't have this information about this file. So let's click on this open dataset settings, and that link brought me to the Power BI service on this page. So it is looking for the gateway connection. So when you scroll it down, you have this gateway and cloud connection. If you expand it, then this is my gateway, and it says that it's not configured correctly, meaning it's not configured for this database. So I'm going to click that and add to this gateway. So this is our database, and I'm going to add to this gateway. And then I need to give a connection name. So I'm going to just give you SQL Server DW 2022 connection, and then it's already have my server name, database name there. Now the authentication, I have my Windows authentication, so I'm going to select that, and you need to give your username and password to connect to your database, and then I need to create it. In this one, after giving my password, it's connected now, and I need to still add that file to here and apply. So now our connection is updated. So guys, this is all about the automatic page refresh. If you like the content of the video, then please comment, like, share and subscribe my channel, and thank you for watching.